Hey folks, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel, and this is just a quick project share of the this and that I worked on today while working on my larger swap pieces. So I'll show you first the bookmark. The bookmark I fussy cut out of the paper pad, and then I wanted to narrow it a bit, so I did that. I layered it up on cardstock. It's still bowing a bit, so I have to tuck it into a book. I distressed all the edges, and I also inked in some spots to make it look more vintage because it was looking a little too clean. Now, I'm using a new dangle. Don't think I'll use this again. It was recommended to me by the art store. I'm not in love with it. I think it's messy and difficult to work with, but I wanted a clear, I didn't want to use a color for this, so I thought I would try it, and it's a little messy, folks. And it doesn't adhere well until you glue it, and I don't like the way the glue looks. I'm going to take it off using Judy, my scrapbook lofts, hints about how to get some glue off, scissors. I figure if it works on scissors, I'll put a little bit on a Q-tip and use it right there on that little messy blob of glue. Because we're going to talk about this glue that I can't stand. But anyway, it claims it dries clear, like fabric tack, but it doesn't. Clearly not clear, folks. Clearly not clear. See, that's yellow, not clear. Okay, so I made this cute little dangle with a little dangly tassel. Obviously, it's for the pink zebra unicorn crafter. I bought these for a swap and then didn't end up using them. So today I wanted to use them on her bookmark. So the bookmark is still bowing a bit because I don't have my art glitter glue. I'm out of it right now, and Amazon has not arrived with it. So I have to put this under a heavy book because that glue bows. Speaking of bows, I then took these store-bought bows that I bought at the dollar store here, and notice all those weird score lines. See that? See that white score line across it? Oh yeah, they looked hideous. I couldn't believe it. So what I did to cover that up is I glittered it up beautifully using my inexpensive dollar store glue. Then I satin varnished it so you can't see those score lines at all anymore, folks. Attached a piece of ephemera and a little dab of a heart, and it's got a paper clip in the back, so it's cute and it goes nicely with everything. And then inside the book, so when you saw the book last, it didn't have this trim, didn't have her initials. I attached one of those little iridescent flowers that picks up the pink in her dress over a piece of the card ephemera that I fussy cut out, and then I inked it up and distressed the edges. I put on this like really funky, beautiful iridescent-y trim that just nicely picks up on the dress. Inside the book now, I have put in, I fussy cut out ephemera for her, tags for her from the pad that were left over from the pad, they're tucked in the back, and then some stickers. And then on the other side, this is my note enclosure. It's just a plain card with that fancy shabby lace I like so much, and a little heart, and then my little note saying, thanks for swapping with me. And I'm not going to tuck it in right now because this is still drying, believe it or not. Yeah, that glue is not fast drying, and it is not clean. But anyway, back page, I just did a little cut apart, put some nice trim with pearls on it on both sides. And then, believe it or not, Alicia, the bad cutter, fussy cut this out and put July 2019, Alicia made for Danielle. And that's it. It's just a very simple altered notebook. What I mean by a this and that project is that this is something I can do while working on bigger projects and still get it done in a day. So if I have all day to make, I'll set apart like what I'm going to work on, and I'll try to link up a small project that I can do. So I knew for the other stuff I was working on for the swaps, I'd be doing a lot of gluing, a lot of laying down, a lot of paper cutting, and so I had time to do this in between and let it dry. So I was able to get all this done while working on my other stuff. And what was great is I got to test out a bunch of things because I was thinking about using some of these supplies for my Halloween swap, and I will not use them now because I learned about a little bit of the messiness of certain things. Gotta tell you guys, I can't get fabric tack here, and I can't get it shipped here. So I don't know what I'm going to do because this glue just sucks. And it's not just that I'm messy, it sucks. I showed you that it doesn't dry cleanly. It claims it does. I'm going to show you something else. I made a little shaker to prove it to you. Okay? I made a teeny little shaker to show you. I don't know if you can see on my crappy camera, but yes you can, see? When I do fabric tack, this is so clean and dries, clear and flat. Look how messy that dries. I'm not happy at all. I am not happy at all. And it's like that on all four sides. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Any of you experts, do you have a craft hack for this? Because I don't have fabric tack, folks. Amazon, just the suppliers won't ship it to me. I don't know why, because I can get art glitter glue and it's the same kind of flammable stuff. So don't think I have a way of getting fabric tack. So this is the only glue besides EC6000. So if you have any tips on how to deal with this, I'm all ears because there's no way I'm going to make a single tool shaker that looks like this using this glue. No way. It's far too messy, even for this messy maker. And that's it. That's my quick this and that project share, just to give you an idea that you could work on some projects while working on bigger ones and still get them done. All right, folks. Yeah, you know, when I did my swap with poor Sabrina, she didn't even get a thank you card because I was hopping on a plane like the next day. And it sucked because she really deserved one for our last swap, but I'll make you something this time. All right, folks, take care for now, and I will be back on later to read your comments and to watch your videos. Thanks so much for watching.